Welcome to the Ask Glenos Daily Show, episode 27. Guys, today what I wanted to do is I wanted to basically extend and rant a little bit about the digital consulting service that I recently put up on the IGTV channel that we've posted up on Instagram. And specifically, one of the most challenging things, and first of all, before I say one of the most challenging things for a business, I do not want to take any clients away from other online marketers. In fact, I literally resent that. I don't like it. It's not something that I've ever felt comfortable doing. And it's actually a little bit even problematic, because if you're getting results with your online marketing team, stay with them, stick with them. If anything about this video that rings true to you that you want to send it to them. But I don't want you taking, I don't like taking away clients. So here's the thing. The most important thing for a small business and a medium business to understand is the digital climate in which your business is situated in right now. I'm talking to the entrepreneurs, startups, small business, medium business. I'm talking to you all. If you find that you're in the digital landscape, in the digital world of 2018 and you don't understand it, well, then you really need to start talking and getting professional advice. One of the top most favorite things I love to do is consulting for businesses, helping them understand the marketing environment that they are in. It's so important that you get the help. For example, I don't know anything about finances. I don't know anything about mortgages and brokering and all the rest of it. Brokering for better deals for rates and real estate agents and banks and all the rest of it. That whole world to me is foreign. But I have a team that's going to help me get the best deal that I possibly can in the purchase of my next home. You need a team around you. That's just my personal life. The business world is even more important that you surround yourself with a wise counsel. Kings have been doing that for antiquity. Always surrounding yourself with the right sort of advisors to help you navigate through the difficult business challenges that you're faced with today. And one of the favorite things I love to do is really consult and talk with businesses and figure out and learn and determine. All I ever wanted to do was to sit in front of as many businesses as I possibly can, and I do that occasionally. If it's like a small business and I can sit down and learn about them. I just love learning about businesses and learning about the reason that people have started a business, or whether it's been passed down to another generation, or what made people start the business, continue the business. Because when you run a business, it's hard work enough running the thing, let alone trying to navigate through the marketing landscape. And look, let me be honest with you, there's a lot of content you can gather up online and through social media that you can do yourself. There's no question about that. You can truly find pretty much everything you need to from a generic macro level. And to be honest with you, I love just even listening to other marketers and just listening to people. I enjoy listening to smart, intelligent people in certain areas. Even like general business. I like to ask my clients questions about, why are they selling this particular product? Can they get the product better from anywhere? Does a competitor do anything different or better than they do? And what's your opinion on this? I just try to immerse myself in understanding my clients' businesses. That's my job. But even to do it as a passion, I enjoy it. And so what I actually like doing, so I learn more about businesses, is talk to other businesses, and in exchange, because you can't just, I want to talk to you about your business. Yeah, sure, okay, and maybe someone will do it. But I'm a sort of person that if I ask for something from you, or it's a pleasure sitting down with you and getting a coffee with you or having a Skype conversation with you, I honestly want to give you something to take away. It's just how I am. I'm from an ethnic Southern European background, and we just grew up in a certain way that you always did things. If someone did something for you, you go that extra. If someone walks with you a mile, you walk with them too. It's just how I've been brought up. I love to like give as much as I can, which is a whole different topic. But the point is surrounding yourself with the right sort of people is vital. And my specific expertise is search engine optimization. I love the practice of search. I like getting businesses found through someone that's targeted and interested in what you have to provide, and getting found and seeing the traffic graph, go like whoosh. I love that. That's why we've got the buildings that go up, right? We want to build business. Even this beautiful little banner that we created, it amplifies exactly what I'm trying to do in terms of running the Amiga Digital. Building business. The businesses are the focus. The business is what we're doing. Building them, and obviously we symbolize that through skyscrapers. That's just something, I love skyscrapers. But that's what we're about. But for me personally, understanding and learning about what makes certain business owners tick and why they do what they do, and this is just an added bonus. I love it. I'm interested. When I was a kid, I loved the bio channel. When sitting there with my mum in the lounge room watching the bio channel, and it fascinates me to absolutely no end to understand exactly why people do what they do, and especially why have they started to run a business, especially for the startups. I mean, are you mad? I mean, what in the world are you trying to achieve, and how are you going to make the world a better place? The one thing I love talking to business people and entrepreneurs is their sense that they hardly ever, I know it's sort of seen differently on Netflix and on TV, but they hardly ever talk about the money. It's actually some of the best ways to sort of see this is probably through the TV show Shark Tank. You see people walking in and their product lights up their face. The passion, I love that. I just want to be surrounded. One day I want to build my job to be surrounded, just constantly during my working days, surrounding myself with people like that just light up. They light up in what they're talking about, whether it's their product, their service, and the focus for them is how is their product going to make the world a better place. Those are the sort of entrepreneurs and startups and network that I want to build. And in exchange, if they don't understand enough about marketing, or they've got questions, or they want some consulting, or they've got certain things they're trying to overcome, sometimes in specific terms, a lot of the time we used to get requested for quotes surrounding, we're taking this website from this platform and moving it to that platform. Can you just sort of create us what we need, a procedure for us, or a document that clearly illustrates exactly what we're trying to accomplish, and help us make sure that we don't lose, or at least reduce the amount of lost traffic as possible. And so a lot of those times we would talk with those sort of businesses. It was very interesting conversations, because they want to move to a better platform, and we sort of had the difficult challenge of preserving and not losing any traffic as much as possible, and then sometimes even rebuilding the URL site structure and things like that. I never figured out why I sort of liked having those sort of campaigns, just for they had a start and an end. They kind of had an objective and an end objective. Where most of the case with marketing, it's never ending. Because if you reach a client's goals, you get the client goal to up to here, they want to go another 50 stories. And that's fine, that's how it ought to be. You want to continuously grow, if that's even your thing. So surrounding myself with businesses and surrounding myself with those that are interested in what they have to talk about is something that has absolutely blown my mind in terms of the passion and enjoyment that I get from it. And so what I want to do now is I really want to push the digital consulting service, just so I can get around as many businesses as I possibly can. Obviously, our top tier packages it excludes a lot of businesses who can't afford that. That's why we started this package for, at the moment, at this time of recording, $1,500 plus GST. And I was thinking about changing that, and I think I mentioned in another video that I was going to change that. Guys, it's peanuts. to get the advice that you need, to get the expertise, to have counsel around you, to dissect and navigate through the difficult marketing and the competitiveness of this marketing environment that you have decided to start a business and to automatically put you in. It's sort of like you run a business, you're automatically thrown in the game, and you've got to learn the game quick. Because there's people that have already played the game a long time before you. There's more people coming in. The people that are sort of new and now becoming more established. And it's a constant race. And you've already have enough innovation to deal with. And how does your product or service is currently being perceived in the market? Is it what people want? It's what are you having trouble facing? And overcoming, and that's just for me is my biggest challenge in my biggest challenge for businesses to help them solve those problems, as well as my biggest passion to help be a part of that journey. What I love most, and this is so important for me. What I love about, and it may sound a little bit cliche, what I love most about my job is that I'm making a difference, and that's what gets me up in the morning. Knowing that I've got things done for a client that is going, that it's going to make a difference. Or having a conversation with clients and them telling me that, hey Andrew, you've motivated me to want to do more of this, and I'm going to do more X because you've explained it to me clearer. That absolutely motivates me. That to me is like the bee's knees. I love it, and I'm sort of, this is what I get my kick out of. But obviously, it's very difficult now, especially for SEOs, to get results for small campaigns. The market for most industries, the market is competitive and it's tough. So this is the SEO rant. It's very hard to have, to get results if you're a new business in a very tough competitive industry. You're better off getting advice and consultation. I mean, unless you've got big bucks and a big investment already to sort of get it, an SEO here and an SEO there and a bit of a team around you to sort of integrate and build and develop strategies and then integrate them and implement them. This is going to only become more and more costly as the competition goes up. It's like anything. If you look at, the competition of Google AdWords in 2001, compared to the competition, why do you think it was cheaper in 2001 than it is now? Is because there's more competition, there's more people bidding on it. Same thing with Facebook ads. It's only going to increase more and more per every 1,000 eyeballs to get in front of, because more and more businesses are willing to bid for that same attention that you're willing to bid for. And like anything, it's like real estate. What makes the land value go up? Demand. Demand is what makes the land value go up, and what other people are willing to pay for that space. Are you willing to match it or beat it, or that's how the SEO sort of is evolving to. If you want, that's why I found that's one of our biggest challenges is, we love working with small businesses, and a long time ago we sort of shut them out just because it was just, we didn't shut them out per se, but our budget sort of they're going to find it hard, especially the startup phase. And I've always felt that, and I've told the story a few times, my dad going sort of out of business due to a few different reasons. And, I always think that, for my dad's legacy, I want to make sure that one family doesn't have to go through what I went through. One other business doesn't have to go to feel the same thing my dad felt like. And even to this day, when I talk to Dad, I can still hear his disappointment of what happened with the business, because obviously I'm in business, and I think that it doesn't sort of, ruffle his feathers in a bad way, but he sort of, he goes back to memory lane, and he wants to sort of, think about all the sort of things that sort of went wrong and how he could have done things different. I'm like, Dad, it's over. I just enjoy retirement now, And so, I think me being in business is a constant reminder for him. But that's why I'm going to tell him that this service I've created I created it for you, and because I get the most passion out of helping these businesses. Every single business that I help with, I'm reminded of my dad. And the people are going to say, it's a cliche. Well, you can say whatever you like, but that's the truth. When I see the small business wall cleaners and carpet cleaners and this and that, I think about small business people have one thing in common. They sort of a bond. It's just a grind that when you're starting off small, you're doing everything. You got so much to worry about. So where I can come in, my own little bit of expertise that I have is in the online marketing world, in particular search engine optimization and social media. Get the help. Get it. Crying out loud, if you watch our videos, ask questions and I'll hopefully be able to give you information, even for free. Have a coffee with us. Have a Skype call. We're more than interested in talking with you. And that's the thing, you've got these available. Even if you don't even sign up to our service, ask us questions. Because then what we'll do, we'll answer your question on camera and then everyone else will be able to sort of see it. That's the most important thing. And so I wanted to get that out there. I wanted to sort of bring it all out. Get the help. Get the help. Your business deserves to be successful. If you are like one of those people on Shark Tank that are passionate and that have got the fire in the belly, they believe in their product or they believe in their service, they believe that they're truly in their heart and in their spirit and their soul, they're making the world a better place, then you deserve to be successful. So if there's any questions that I can help you with on this daily episode show, I don't know whether it's 27, whatever it is, ask it. Private message us on Instagram, on Facebook. Send us an email, andrew@amegadigital.com.au. I'll answer it personally. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you're struggling with, because not only are you going to help me sort of build content for other businesses that may also be facing the same situation you're in, but I'll get the pleasure out of helping you. And that's what I want to do. So please, if you've got a problem, you've got questions, don't ever hesitate. Ask away. Ask the questions.